Of course, if all else fails, you can just sit back, relax, and wait for the media to discover you, like a current affair discovered the Paxton family.
How can three young people who say they're desperate for work knock back good jobs in a tropical paradise and still expect to collect the dole?
Shane Paxton, at 18, he's never had a job. And it's the same story for Shane's 17-year-old brother, Mark. There's just no reason to get out of bed.
You don't think you're selling your future out by just not wanting to have your hair cut?
You know, a lot of people have criticised the current affairs techniques for getting a good story, but I've actually learned quite a lot from them.
Good jobs in a tropical paradise.
It's Wednesday morning and I'm outside Ray Martin's North Sydney home. Now at this time, most of us would be out of the house and headed for work. But where, oh where, is Ray? We suspect he's in there. That's right, whilst you're off at your 9-to-5 job, the work-shy Ray is still lounging around at home. Now today we're going to find out exactly when Ray decides it's finally time to leave and go to the office. Now to keep an accurate time of the exact point when he does leave his home, we've brought along our official timekeeper. Shane Paxton, thanks for joining us.
How are we, John?
Now what time do you have?
We have 9:15 and still no Ray.
9:15. And where, oh where, is Ray? I'm going to go in. I happen to know that Ray knows who I am, so I've brought along a disguise, my Mike Munro paper mache head. Will you please come out, Mr. Martin? It's 9:30, Mr. Martin. Why aren't you at work? Don't you think you owe ordinary Australians an explanation? Taxpayers, battlers, ordinary hard-working Australians, war veterans, many of them caught in factory machinery, they all have to go to work in the morning. Why aren't you at work in the morning, Mr. Martin? Just answer the question, Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, we want to ask you a few questions. We want to ask a few questions.
I don't care. You're such a sweet person.
Please, just answer the questions. We're on public property.
You know what?
Leave us alone. We're on public property.
You know what?
We're on public property.
I've spoken to somebody in very high places, and you.
Ray, don't. It's not worth it. Ray. Yeah, Ray, don't. It's not worth it.
Oh,
silly because
shame.
you reached a...
I should be ashamed. I didn't do anything to your family.
Why did you go to me? Did I do anything to your family? Why is that my country?
You set me up. You know you set me up.
Oh, Ray was even away when that bloody story was
You put
on.
your head to it. Do you understand what you did to our family?
Where's the joke in walking up my front door? Where's the joke in my son goes to school up there? All his
We will not
students
be
are watching.
That's two
identifying.
different things. Where's the
Here's the
joke with
front.
what you did to my family? Where?
We weren't a comedy program. Your mother invited us in there, Shane. That was
She
the
didn't.
point.
You weren't invited there on the day you come and camped at the front.
Fair reporting.
I've just spoken to Roger Grant at the ABC. He says that it is a very thing the ABC don't do. It's trespassing on property. It's a private matter. It's got nothing.
This is on public property.
No, my house is a private. That is not private.
I saw you yesterday.
Public property. That's
in
my
the
property.
letterbox in
Why
the-
go through my garbage? The teachers rang me up a moment ago saying that your hair goes through the garbage.
Ray, your show does that all the time. Your show goes through garbage. Your show goes through people's houses.
Which particular garbage? Tell me when. What's this generalisation? Which garbage do you go?
Generalisation. You know what your show does.
which
You know.
garbage?
You went on John Laws the other day and said you don't pay for stories. Your show pays for stories all the time.
Mr. Martin, we just wanted to ask why you weren't at work at 9 in the morning.
I have a program that goes on at 6:30 at night. I get home at 8 o'clock at night. The previous night before you trespassed on my property, I was at work until 11:05 doing a special that we're doing shortly. That's the reason why.
Everyone's doing it tough in Australia at the moment,
Absolutely,
though.
we're all doing it tough.
We all
We're
have to tighten our belts.
Did you talk to people next door and talk to people in the street? What did you ask them?
No, we didn't ask them anything.
We don't do the.
You didn't speak to anybody?
I didn't go to the
don't.
right journalism
That's-
school.
Okay, finished? Finished?
Yes.
Okay. We're going now. You have your last chance to say whatever you want.
I've said it, though.
Well, there you have it, future